T-shirts, video games, and comic books. What do these things have in common?
I wasn't as gung-ho as I should have been at first, and then now, of course, we see all this and see how far it's came along. And of course, I'd rather have my brother in here and have comics and have something different and unique that we can offer San Angelo.
At Retro Gaming and Collectibles, they have a lot in common.
It was a really good business move for us because, first of all, we have a partner. I have a partner. We're partners, and then we both bring in clients and customers that are fascinated with either shirts or games or vice versa.
It all started with Matty Lucetto.
So I've always been into kind of the creative aspect. I really like the t-shirt business because it was a perfect marriage between being creative and being productive. Well, it's great because we got 3 separate dynamics in here: the video, the game, the comics, and the t-shirts. And they actually all kind of work hand in hand. Now, you wouldn't expect somebody to come in and be looking at video games and then want to order t-shirts, but they actually do end up getting like gamer tags, getting their favorite games on the shirts. And it's great because a lot of the demographic that we get is people our age, me and my brother's age, introducing their kids into these systems. So it's great. Like I said, it's the perfect marriage of everything. All 3 separate dynamics work together and work in unison, and works to a bigger picture.
Martin Lucetto, Matty's brother, brought something more to the enterprise.
Me and Matt, well, we've always been brothers. So we've always been brothers, and he was working here at this location when it was Dragon Lady Tees, and he purchased the business April 2016. And so where I was at before, we just decided to come together into a nice little building, and then I really didn't know about the markets per se, and I got into it probably early 2015 is when I really got into it. But as I progressed and started looking into it, it was just like modern day baseball cards and even comic books now that are really coming back. And it's just like everybody wants the old nostalgia back. Like, I was only into playing the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and all the classics, Nintendo 64, and that's what I wanted the shop to be. But as time progressed, PlayStation 1 games and everything else have really progressed in popularity as well.
Yet this wasn't quite enough for them either. Enter Wayne Epperson with Sci-Co Comics and Collectibles.
I had some interest in comic books back when I was around 10 years old, and just kept on collecting. And then me and a couple of buddies got together and we started getting so much of it that we decided to join a company that sold them directly. And eventually that blossomed into a store that I had before this about 20 years ago called Dynasty Comics. And then I unfortunately had to close it down. Came back around to this time, and my good friend Martin gave me the opportunity to put this back in here again, and decided to go with a new name and whole new style of everything.
It is a strange mix of cultures and dynamics, but somehow it really works, and the trio sees business growing steadily.
What it takes is really being relevant on Facebook, like a lot. I'm talking like 3-4 times a day. Sometimes we'll be doing a Facebook Live video of my nephew in a Pokemon uniform, or the shirt specials that I have going on. It's constantly feeding Facebook and being the top of mind awareness for both the gaming and the t-shirt industry. And then the comic books actually do kind of come in with the gaming. I call it nerd culture. It's all nerd culture, and even this kind of fits into that.
And me and Martin have talked about it, and we would like to eventually make it a place where it's a big hangout for people who are into the gaming and comic books and all that stuff, because it's just, nerds are popular now. Back in the day, it wasn't something that people was favorable to, but I think that people like us are looking for that outlet to come to and hang out and know that they're accepted as well. So I think that's just really made this work well for us.
For your Concho Valley Insider, this is Clint Dooley.